Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, it's time to start the first race. Um so this is going to be kind of interesting because there's a points factor in this racing event. So the way this works is there's 4 regular races, and after that one car is going to get eliminated, unfortunately, for having the lowest amount of points, bringing it down to the final 3 cars. And then from there, the final 3 cars will have 3 or 4 races. Well, it was really 2 or 4 races, but I think it's going to be 3 or 4 now. So yeah, probably 4 races, just so that way it's like an even amount of races and hopefully an even amount of points. Because if there's 8 races in total, and if the same car gets first place in every single race, then first place is 4 points. And if they win all the races, 4 times 8 is 32. They would get all 32 points and be the overall winner. So that pretty much solves that problem. Yeah, so basically, once the first 4 races are done, 1 car will be eliminated because I don't want there being 4 cars all the time. It'll just be kind of boring after a while. But, I might just decide on keeping 4 cars because, then if there's 3 cars, then, well, 1 car might not be getting second or third place as often as the other 2 do. And the car that gets first place, they might just always end up being first place somehow. It's hard to tell. Anyways, let's get it started for the first race. There's a Volkswagen, Hyundai, Citroen, and Ford. 3, 2, 1, go. These races are going to be 4 or 6 laps long. There's lap 2 started. Kind of feel like 6 might be a bit too long, so there'll be 4 laps long. Lap 3 has started. Well, what happened to the Citroen? That thing was so far back there. Final lap has started. Well, Ford wins. Volkswagen second. Looks like Citroen's third and Hyundai is fourth. So basically, the results for the first race are Ford first, Volkswagen second, Citroen third, Hyundai last. All right. Well, I'm not really. Well, probably should have just wrote on here, but I will now. I'm just gonna put Ford / USA Ford points, and then second is VW for Volkswagen / Germany 3 points. And then Citroen Sorry, I occasionally at times forget what country Hyundai's from. Right. All right. Well, that first race is done. I'm probably just going to most likely end up doing the races for this group first, because then it clears the confusion of going back and forth between groups, because then I would be changing multiple group scores so many times, and that takes a while, because then I have to change out the cars every single race just to do that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have time for maybe one more race. I'm not quite sure, only because these races are going by pretty quickly. I may not have time for all 4 races, because again, these are 4 laps long. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, what happened to the Hyundai there? It just crashed. Not 2 of 4 has started. Whoa, what's going on with the Citroen there? That's interesting. Not 3 of 4 has started. What's going on with the Citroen? It keeps crashing and falling over. Oh, final lap has started. Whoa, those cars really far behind. Well, we have a new one too. The Ford did cross the line first. Hyundai's gotten last place again, so it's only going to get 1 more point. So it's not to 2 points. Okay. And the paper just dropped. That Ford is not to 8 points. However, the Citroen's second, so it got 3 points, putting it up to 5 points now. And Volkswagen got 3rd place, which is 2 points. So now we have a tie for 2nd place between France and Germany. Wow. We have a tie for points already in this rally racing event. So yeah, this event's going pretty much as planned. This will be the track I use. If you thought I was going to use like a 6-lane or 4-lane track, that wouldn't really be fair, because sometimes, one car would win most of the time than the others, and this makes it more fun and exciting because there's a lot more crashing and stuff like that, and it kind of feels like more rally racing like in a way. All right. I say we finish this first 4 races and then see which one car gets eliminated. As of right now, it's looking like the Hyundai is going to get eliminated. Car from South Korea, unfortunately. 3, 2, 1, go. Well, it's still 2nd place for now, but we'll see what happens. That 3 of 4 has started. Oh wow, final lap has started. Wow, Citroen actually wins the race. Ford gets 2nd, Hyundai's 3rd, and Volkswagen's last. That's the first time Volkswagen's last, actually. And the pencil dropped. If it's not the paper, it's the pencil. Something has to drop somehow. So, Citroen got a huge amount of points. They're putting them up to 9. USA gets 3 more for their Ford, putting them up to 11. That one gets 2 points, putting it up to 4. Wow, so, the Hyundai did get 3rd, which does help it, but it's going to have to get 2nd or 1st somehow if it wants to advance to the final 3 cars before the, well, actually, let's not do 4, let's just do 2 races instead of 3 or 4. Because, it's kind of going to be the same 3 cars most likely. Because at this rate, USA is safe. I'm just going to leave it at that. USA is safe only because the Hyundai is dead last. So USA is probably, with that Ford Fiesta, going to end up most likely getting first or second place for points overall before heading into the final 3 cars for this rally racing event. But there is a chance that somehow France or Germany does sneak up on them. I mean, the chances are very low, but France, after winning that race, if they win again, they could surprise USA because if USA gets second again and France gets first again, that would put them up to 13 points and USA up to 14 points, putting them only one behind. That's if that's what happens in the race. Now, keep in mind, this is actually the final race, so basically at this rate, USA's pretty much wrapped up first place because I just realized that USA had won the first 2 races, which put them up to 8 points. Had they won this, they would have gotten one more, putting them up to 12. And then had they won the race after that, they would have gotten a perfect 16. But because France won that race, it's not going to happen that way. All right, well, let's see what happens. Final race before one car is eliminated. And it'll make the races go by a lot more quicker, I feel like, if there's one less car. 3, 2, 1, go. Whoa, huge crash. Somehow, USA is still first. I think this is lap 204. Yep, it is. We're on to lap 304. Whoa, the Hyundai just clips a corner badly. All right, well, final lap starting. And it looks like USA just stays inside the lines long enough to win. I think that, yeah, Volkswagen's getting third, Hyundai's getting fourth. Well, they're not sure if he did cross the line officially, so because of that, they're going to say do a one-lap shootout just to see what actually who the real winner is. Because they're like, it was so hard to tell, like a millisecond difference if that car was on or off course. And because it was such a small time difference, they can't really make it up from there. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, USA definitely wins at that, right? Well, the Ford does for the USA one. That one's British. That one's the American one. So USA wins, putting them at 4 more points. 15. France is second with 3 more points, putting them up to 12. Volkswagen gets 2 more, putting them up to 8. And the Hyundai gets 1 point, putting them up to 5. So unfortunately, Hyundai's eliminated. Oh, someone's here. That's good. So yeah, we're gonna have to say goodbye to the Hyundai as it failed to pretty much do anything. It only got third place once out of the 4 races in total, but it got third place in the second or third race out of the 4 races in total. So yeah, that car is going by. Technically speaking, France still does have a chance to catch up with USA, though. Volkswagen's unfortunately too far behind to even think about that, because the points are right now for the remaining 3 cars in this rally racing event for Group 1, as we head into the final 2 playoff races to figure out whose first place wins and for all. It's USA first place with the Ford Fiesta in blue at 15 points. Second place is Citroën with the C3 rally car for France with 12 points. Germany's third place with 8 points with the Polo R. And yeah, that's pretty much rounding out the standings of the final 3 remaining cars. Hyundai in South Korea was eliminated with 5 points. They got pretty much last place in almost every single race. They got 3rd place once, so that only helped them once, but wasn't enough to really propel them into the top 3, sadly. I mean, to be honest, getting last place 3 out of the 4 races in this rally racing event isn't going to help you at all, because you only get 1 point, and if you are last place all the time, you will only get 4 points in total. But because the car got 3rd place once, that's why I got 5 points instead. So I kind of consider that a decent opportunity, but not. It's still a missed opportunity. If you wanted Hyundai to win in Group 1, it was a missed opportunity. Got 3rd place once, but never really had a chance of getting 1st or 2nd, because that car just kept crashing more times than anything else did in the races. And if you crash, it's not going to help your chances of getting 2nd or 1st place in the races ever. All right, well, we're down to 3 cars, 2 races to decide who's 1st and 2nd place overall. Now, the Volkswagen can do something. I mean, if the Volkswagen wins 1 race, then it would end up possibly, well, because there's still 3 cars instead of 4 cars. Well, 3 cars now instead of 4. The points won't, like, be raised anymore. Like, higher amounts of points. Like, 1st doesn't get 8 points, 2nd doesn't get 4, and 3rd doesn't get 2. It's still the 4-3-2-1 for the point scoring system. So yeah, 1st place still gets 4, 2nd place gets 3, and 3rd place gets 2. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Now, because there's only 3 cars instead of 4, we are gonna consider shortening the laps. Instead of 4 laps for the normal races, these will be 2 laps only. Well, it looks like the Ford's going to win the first one, Citroen 2nd, and Volkswagen's 3rd. So that's 4 more points to USA, putting them pretty much in 1st place, locked up at this rate. That's 3 more points to them. Now, here's the weird thing. Technically, I know that the Volkswagen gets 2 more points, putting it up to 10. Now, technically speaking, this car does have a chance of possibly ending up getting 1st place, but the thing is, though, even if he gets 3rd, he'd still end up getting 21 points, and he would have 19, and he would have, well, if he was to get 2nd, he would have 13. If he was 1st, he would have 19, unless would make him 21, but at this rate, USA's pretty much won this group for rally racing at this point with the Fiesta anyway, so it doesn't really matter. All right, final race for these groups. 3, 2, 1, go. Final lap has started. Well, and Volkswagen is going to get 2nd place this time. Citroen's 3rd. Well, that means they get 2 more points, putting them up to 17. That puts them up to 13. Then USA got 4 more, putting them up to 23, making them the Group 1 ultimate overall winner. Well, it's pretty much safe to say who's 1st place. I'm just going to put their points totals next to their after their countries. Well, that's pretty much it for Group 1. USA is the winner of that group. Next group is a bit different because there's a Toyota in there along with a Subaru. So there's 2 Japanese cars, 1 UK car because this one's, I believe, more the British-made car. It's a Fiesta, but not the same year as that one. I think this is the UK one. I know that one over there is probably a USA one. There is a Hyundai in here, but there's 2 Japanese cars, so that'll make it kind of interesting. All right, well, the next group will be starting. Mason, Montana. OMG, what? Oh my goodness, what? Hello? Yeah, I know I'm live. Are you one of my subscribers, Mason, Montana? I mean, because I think you are, because if you weren't, then you wouldn't be able to be in this live thing right now. I'm just wondering, Mason, Montana, do you have any interest in diecast car or rally racing stuff? Because that's what this live stream is mostly for. Because I will just say this, that sometimes, some of my subscribers, I have a subscriber and their channel name is called An Actual Plant, and they found my channel stuff to be relaxing, and I'm like, that's the first. Most of my channel stuff is way more fast-paced and, a lot more action-like stuff. Like, these races, there's a lot of crashing and stuff involved in there. So, for some reason, this person's channel called An Actual Plant thinks that, my racing and whatever stuff I do in my live streams for some of them is, like, relaxing and, like, really chill, laid back. Which, at times it can be, depending on if it's a Q&A-like thing or not. But besides that, I don't understand how they consider my channel relaxing because, I have, a lot more excitement and energy and enthusiasm in what I do in these, like live streams, whether it's toy car racing or playing, like baseball video games or car racing video games kind of stuff. Just as long as there's not any music on there, because, YouTube, they can't allow you to have music on there if it's, not your own. And, because of that, I stay away from all games that end up playing music on there. One time I was doing a live stream for Forza Horizon 5 before I start this next group of cars, and it turns out that YouTube had said your live stream had to be taken down or warning for, like, copyrighted music thing, and I'm like, what copyright music thing are you talking about? And then I just realized that in Forza Horizon, every single game version of that game has music playing on a radio station, and somehow I didn't realize that. I guess I had it on when I was doing that, so yeah, that's what happened. And after that, I'm like, well, I guess my only option is keep the radio thing off. But it's like, even after keeping it off for so long, the game somehow ends up finding a way to play music at the end, and yeah, I don't want that to happen. Oh, there's 2 people here now, 2 thumbs up. That's really appreciated. I don't know if that's true or not, because for your channel to get monetized, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if that's true or not, but as far as I'm aware, I have not seen anything like that. No one's shown any proof or any, like official statement from YouTube saying that they've actually changed it from 1,000 to 500 subscribers to get monetized, because I'm just going to say this, 500 is not that many subscribers. Huh. Well, again, every other channel I've heard of, they have not said anything or mentioned anything to me. And I'm talking about the diecast car channels, like the ones that normally end up coming to my live streams or watching my videos. Or occasionally this person called Garrett Elliott, who will do, like, a bunch of baseball videos for a baseball video game, which is actually the same game I play as well. But none of them have said that, YouTube now says it's 500 subscribers instead of 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. The thing is, though, monetize means that you actually choose, I guess, like, if you want your videos to have advertisements in them or not, and same for your live stream things. So yeah. Anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna start this next group of rally car racing events right now, but I'll probably just start one race and then after that call it a night. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, the Hyundai's doing a lot better in this group. I think we're on lap 2 out of 4. Yeah. All right, lap 3 out of 4 just started. Oh, 2 people are here again now. Final lap has started. And the Hyundai's going to get the win, actually, against Toyota. Oh, and Subaru edges out, getting third. And Ford's last. All right, well. It's funny how a different group of cars makes for a huge difference. Yeah. All right, well, I think I'm going to call it good here for the rally racing stuff. I will finish these 3 other races before one car gets eliminated, probably tomorrow most likely. I just thought I'd do a few of the races to, get people into showing them what it would be. I didn't think I would actually finish Group 1 and somehow have enough time to start on Group 2, but apparently I did somehow, so yeah. Well, anyways, that's it for this rally racing showdown diecast racing fun event on my YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye one. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. And as always, let me know what you find at your stores for diecast cars or for sports cards or trading cards, because I will try to watch your videos whenever I'm able to. Bye. Thanks for being here.